No intro song. I'm ready. We constantly streaming every day. Chat, y'all know the vibes. Let's get right into it. Yo, 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 yo. It's how you know OG coming at you with that real talk, real vibes, and the real energy, man. If you my G, you already know what time it is, man. Let's go. In today's video, back to back to back to back, we reacting to Tupac's 1994 interview. This is not the same as the last interview. This is not the same as the first interview I watched. This is a new interview. I'm not gonna rewatch the same video on stream to react. That's come on now. It's a new this is a new what you call an interview for us, chat. Once again, I didn't sleep. I've been up for how long? I've been up for 18 hours, so if I seem low energy, bro, I've been up for that long, chat. So nah, word. Chat said that's crazy, bro. That's crazy for real. But shit, I'm here, coach. We streaming consistently every day, bro. Take some melatonin? Hell nah. I'm up with it. I'm up and stuck with it. But let's go. Let's go. 1994
What do
interview.
you think you're most known for? Your acting, your music, or the controversy? What do you think you're most known for? Your acting, your music, or the controversy that surrounds you?
My big mouth. My big mouth. I got a
Nah, that's in the title. That's fire. I ain't gonna lie. What do you think? What
big
does Tupac
mouth.
think he's known for?
My big mouth. I got a big mouth. Came out. I talk from my
Big
heart.
mouth.
I'm real.
Pause.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever comes, comes. But my controversy, probably. And it's not my fault. I'm trying to find my way in the world. You know, I'm trying to be somebody instead of just make money off everybody. You know what I'm saying? And so I go down paths that haven't been traveled before, and I usually mess up. But I learn, you know what I'm saying? I come back stronger. You know, I'm not talking
Live and
ignorant,
learn.
you know what I'm saying?
Living
So
and
I obviously
learning.
put thought into what I do. So I think my mouth, my controversy. I have not been out of the papers since I joined Digital Underground. I've been in all, you know what I'm saying? It's never, my name has not been not uttered, you know.
Not gonna lie, don't know what Digital Underground is, but I know that's like associated to Tupac. I don't know if that's his. I don't know what that is to him.
Saying, and that's good for me because I don't want to be forgotten. If I'm forgotten, then that means I'm comfortable, and that means I think everything is okay.
It's interesting how hip-hop, rap music in the beginning, or a song like Grandmaster Flash's The Message, where basically they were saying, you know, it's like a jungle sometimes. I wish, you know, I wonder how I keep from going under. The whole root of what that song was basically saying, look, these are the problems here. You know, and here we are 10 years or plus later. The problems are still there, and the intensity of the music has built
Hopefully, I don't fall asleep on this fucking interview, chat.
to the no hope, the I don't give a attitude. How did we get from Grandmaster Flash, The Message, to where we are now in hip hop?
Again, you have to be logical. You know, if I know that in this hotel room they have food every day, and I'm knocking on the door every day.
Now, this clip was viral. I saw this clip
Hotel room they have food every
like
day,
probably years
and I'm
ago.
knocking on the door every day to eat, and they open the door. Let me see the party. Let me see like them throwing salami.
Hold on, let me run it
They
back.
have food.
In hip hop.
Viral clip.
Again, you have to be logical. You know, if I know that in this hotel room they have food every day, and I'm knocking on the door every day to eat, and they open the door. Let me see the party. Let me see like them throwing salami all over I mean, just like throwing food around. But they're telling me there's no food in here. You know what I'm saying? Every day. I'm standing outside trying to sing my way in. You know what I'm saying?
Every day.
We are hungry, please let us in. We are hungry, please let us in. After about a week, that song is gonna change to we hungry, we need some food. After 2-3 weeks, it's like, you know, give me all the food, we're breaking out the door. And after a year, then you just like, you know what I'm saying? I'm picking the lock, coming through the door, blasting, you know what I'm saying? It's like you hungry, you reached your level, you don't want any more. We asked 10 years ago. We was asking with the Panthers. We was
But what the fuck is this? What's this goofy little like instrumental on the back, like in the background, bro? I hope that's not copyrighted music, bro. That's getting me tight if it's copyrighted music, bro.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm picking the lock, coming through the door, blasting, you know what I'm saying? It's like you hungry, you reached your level, you don't want any more. We asked 10 years ago. We was asking with the Panthers. We was asking with them, you know, with civil rights movement. We was asking, you know, now those people that were asking, they're all dead and in jail. So now what do you think we're gonna do? Ask? And we shouldn't be angry?
Yo, he paused and said, axe? Nah, that was funny. I ain't
And
gonna
my
lie.
raps that I'm rapping to my community shouldn't be filled with rage. You know what I'm saying? They shouldn't be filled with the same atrocities that they gave to me. In the media, they don't talk about it. So in my raps, I have to talk about it. And it just seems foreign because there's no one else talking about it.
Right. Well, playing devil's advocate, somebody might say, well, what does Tupac have? He's a movie star. He's got, you know, hit records. What does he have to complain about?
And I'm going to tell you, it's like being the last person alive. You know what I'm saying? After 3 days, you can't do anything. What can I do? Where can I go? There's no black neighborhood, you know what I'm saying, with black people who have the same amount of money as me. You know what I'm saying? There's richer and there's poorer. There's no just, you know, did a movie, got a little bit of money, living okay, black neighborhood. I have to be in a white neighborhood. So I don't fit in. That's hell. It's hell when you can't be around your peers. All my life.
Nah, chat. Yo, bro. Tupac be talking that real. I ain't gonna lie. Let me run that back so I can get something out of
There's
that.
no just, you know, did a movie, got a little bit of money, living okay, black neighborhood. I have to be in a white neighborhood. So I don't fit in. That's hell.
I don't fit in, chat. I don't fit in, bro. I don't fit in, bro. I had to, bro. I'm really dolo, bro. Like, no friends at all, bro. No friends at all, bro. We don't fit in. I don't fit in with them no more. I ain't gonna lie. And I don't fit in with the people above me yet either, bro. Bro, I know they seen me, bro. I just gotta keep working, bro. I just gotta keep working, but word, I don't fit in right now. I'm in my own lane right now, chat.
It's hell when you can't be around your peers. All my life I grew up around black people, poor people, but I can't live around poor people now because they'll rob me.
Oh my God, I was gonna say that they gonna attack you. They gonna attack you, bro, for what you got, cause they don't have it, or they just envious or jealous, hating, bro, hating, bro. Oh my
A black
God.
neighborhood. I have to be in a white neighborhood. So I don't fit in. That's hell. It's hell when you
And we don't fit in with the W people, not the W people. We don't fit in with the white people. I ain't gonna lie. Bro, I went to high school around straight white people, bro. I did not fit in, bro. It was so trash, bro. It was so trash, bro. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, so trash, bro. Obviously, I tried to, I did my best to make the best out of the high school experience, bro. But high school around all white people, bro, so trash, bro. So trash, bro.
can't be around your peers. All my life I grew up around black people, poor people,
And
but
now
I can't live around
I can't even be around the old people I used to hang around with. I don't know, they be on funny vibes, bro. They be on some funny, funny
poor people
vibes,
now
chat.
because they'll rob me. And why would they rob me? Because they're starving. Because there's no money here. But they're telling me now that I made a little money, I have to move here. So it's not like no one's ever trying to deal with this section. They're just moving away from it. And we're gonna have more stars coming from the ghetto, but they're gonna all move this way. You know what I'm saying? So
Swear you can't go back. Going back is nothing good for you for going back. At least like until you set in stone and you certified.
it's like all the society is doing is leeching off the ghetto. They use the ghetto for their pain, for their sorrow, for their culture, for their music, for their happiness, for their movies, to talk about boys in the hood. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be another I don't want to be 50 years old at a BET, We Shall Overcome Achievement Awards. You know what I'm saying? Not me. You know, I want when they see me, they know that every day when I'm breathing, it's for us to go farther. You know, every time I speak, I want the truth to come out. You know what I'm saying? Every time I speak, I want to shiver. You know, I don't want them to be like, they know what I'm going to say because it's polite. They know what I'm going to say. And even if I get in trouble, you know what I'm saying? Ain't that what we're supposed to do? It's
Facts, bro. Facts, bro. I'm ready to keep it real with everybody, bro. I don't give a how you feel. I ain't gonna lie. I'm ready to straight tell you how it is, bro. Word, like I'm tired of hiding how I feel, bro. To make other people feel comfortable, bro. Not gonna lie. And if you don't like how I act, bro, then get away from me, bro. Get away from me, bro. I don't need nobody to be around me, bro. That's not comfortable, like, bro. That's not like cool with me being me, bro. I don't need you around me, bro.
I'm not saying I'm going to rule the world or I'm going to change the world, but I guarantee that I will
Facts.
spark the brain that will change the world, and that's our
You spark it. You spark your OG brain. You spark your OG brain with these interviews. I'm glad I'm doing these interviews.
job. Is to spark somebody else watching us. We might not be the ones, but let's not be selfish, and because we're not going to change the world, let's not talk about how we should change it. I don't know how to change it, but I know if I keep talking about how dirty it is out here.
I just told somebody stop. Don't be selfish. It's crazy. I was just telling somebody don't be selfish. Share. Come on,
Somebody
Top.
going to clean it up. But I know if I, and because we're not going to change the world, let's not talk about how we should change it. I don't know how to change it, but I know if I keep talking about how dirty it is out here, somebody going to clean it up. I was having
Ooh. Where are we trying to make change, child? What are we doing for change, back? We doing for better and change. I'm not talking about some cash, some coin change. I'm talking about changing the world, child. Changing my world, changing the world, bro.
concerts, they were sold out. White is out here. Somebody gonna clean it up. I was having concerts, they were sold out. White boys, Mexicans, blacks, and they would do whatever I said. I could tell all those people in the audience to turn around in a circle, and they would do it. I was having love, I mean, like undeniable love. And I was scared. I was scared that I would come to a town and I have the leader of the gang there telling me, what do you need? I was scared, but so was America. So was somebody else, because all of a sudden I had all kind of legal problems. And you have to think about this. I had a clean record for 20 years. A clean record, living in the ghetto, in the gutter, no record. What about my morals then? What about my character then? You know what I'm saying? In 2 years that I start raising noise, that I start being publicly viewed, I've had a record. And now it looks like I'm a criminal who has no way of being reformed. But all of these came one after the other. Do you understand?
Right.
It takes logic.
Well, what about, that's another interesting part of your past. Have you?
Nah, Tupac was talking so long, bro. I forgot somebody was interviewing him.
Logic.
Well, what about, that's another interesting part of your past. Have you ever been incarcerated before?
Have I ever been incarcerated? No, not for longer than a day. Longer enough for somebody to take me. You know, the police can arrest anybody they want, put them in jail. But if you stay there, that, you know what I'm saying, I haven't stayed anywhere. I've been arrested a lot, put in the cell, and they come and get me when I call my lawyer. You know what I'm saying? But I'm an innocent type of guy.
Well, I wanted to bring up, obviously tomorrow is a big day. You're being sentenced tomorrow.
Yeah.
And, we're sitting here in 24 hours. You'll know what the situation's going to be. Are you thinking about the
Tough work right before getting sentenced, right before that
prospect of going to jail?
First, I was like, I'm not going to jail. I was like, if they try to come get me for something I didn't do, I'm going to open fire. You know what I'm saying? But I can't do that because it's not just me anymore. You know what I'm saying? That's what they expect. If I have to, if God sees it fit for me to spend time in a cell, if he wants my brain to be inside of a cage, if he's brought me so far from hell to put me here, and now he wants me to go to jail, I'll go. You know what I'm saying? If that's where I'm meant to be. But I don't think so. I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? I don't really believe in my heart that I belong in jail. I don't believe I did anything to warrant me going to jail.
Okay. What do you think, if you do go to jail, is to be expected because you are a known personality?
I'm going to ask to be put in solitary confinement, and I'm going to do push-ups and read books and come out weed-free, smoke-free, and with a degree or some shit. You know what I'm saying? I won't let it stop me, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to jail to just parlay. If I went to jail, best believe it's not like I'm going to have a problem in jail. I got love there, you know what I'm saying? I got love from thugs and the street dudes. And I can go to jail and probably organize a riot, you know what I'm saying? But that's not what I want to do. If I have to go to jail, I don't even want to be living. I want to just cease to exist for however long they have me there. And then when I come out, I'll be reborn, you know what I'm saying? I'll be taking less problems. And my mind will be sharper and the venom will be more potent, you know what I'm saying? So they shouldn't send me there. They should really try to, it's like you don't throw more gasoline on the fire to put it out.
Mm-hmm. What about, I mean, this is one
Nice
step,
one,
and there's
nice
some
one.
other, cases that are going to be coming up. What has changed for you? And you mentioned the last 2 years is when everything started to happen, one after the other. What changed for you in these 2 years? How is your life now different than it was before?
Like I said,
Good question.
it was no spot for Tupac. It's not like there was somebody like me before, and I moved into the spot so I can ask him how he did it. You know what I'm saying? There was no spot here. Nobody wanted to be, the person that thugs and the street people could rally around. Nobody wanted to be that. So when I was that, I couldn't handle it. You know what I'm saying? I could handle it, but not right away. Of course, I had problems. I was making mistakes that anybody would make when you have 14,000 people ready to do whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? When you have all over the country people waiting to hear what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? This thug life code.
Nah, facts. I ain't gonna lie, facts. With great power comes great responsibility, basically. Basically, child.
We have a code putting order to the violence on the streets. And when they all listening to you, I got people in the penitentiary, you know what I'm saying, big time OG criminals who are calling me, telling me they want me to lead their movement. I mean, I'm going to have a problem, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to have a small identity crisis here, you know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, I was from a single father, a single mother with no father, no male figure. Now I got every man in America who wants to take an order from me, you know what I'm saying? Who wants to know what I want to do or, what's my plan for young black males. And that makes me scared, but that makes me want to rise
I was just gonna say
to the occasion. You know what I'm saying? What makes me want to give my whole life to him. And I will give my whole life to this plan that I have for thug life.
Now, when you said a code, I don't know exactly what you mean.
Dang, bro. Not Tupac, bro. I love what he's saying, bro. I love what Tupac is saying, bro.
A code.
I organized the OGs in the East Coast and the West Coast and the penitentiaries to come up with a set of codes of ethics for criminals. Like we're going to be against drive-bys, kidnappings, attacks on people that are not involved with the street gang, with the drug trade or the illegal business at all. All that kidnapping and shooting drive-bys out the car, we against that. And people who perpetrate that, they have to deal with the consequences when they go to jail, because that's who's going to enforce this code and the thug life that's on the street. It's like we cleaning up the dirt. I can't change what the dirt that's here, but I can put all this dirt in one corner. You know what I'm saying? Somehow have some order here. And for that, they need to give me a little leg room. You know what I'm saying? Let me do what I want to do, because nobody else is going to do it. Nobody else wants to do it. But I'm not scared to walk in the middle of Watts, Compton, Chicago, wherever, and sit down with whoever's the OG and say this is what we need to do. I didn't want to change. I love that, even though I was with Janet Jackson, big movies and all that, I'll be up at the dirtiest house party in the hood. And people could not believe it. And I used to thrive off that. Being up in the party and somebody turn around and go, oh my God, that's too hot. And everybody going crazy because I'm up in the dirty party, no security, lights out, drinking, hella drunk, drunk with everybody else. But that's what kept my sanity. That's what kept me right, and that's what kept me going. My fans know that I'm real. My fans go to jail just like me. They understand me. Half my fans are white. The white fans, they listen just as much as the black fans. The ones that have approached me, I've been genuine fans. These are the people that are going to have jobs in the future and are going to hire my family.
Oh,
but many of my fans
funny.
don't have ID. Some have jobs, some don't. Some are on welfare, you know what I'm saying? Some are not. Some are rich and some are poor, but they all share that hopeless feeling. Thug life hit me like the Holy Ghost. It cuts both ways.
Thug life.
To me, it's like, when I say I live the thug life, baby, I'm hopeless. One person might hear that and just like the way it sounds, you know what I'm saying? But I'm doing it for the kid that really lives a thug life and feels like it's hopeless. So when I say hopeless, and when I say it like that, it's like I reach him. You understand? And even if when I reach him, it makes it look glorious to the guy that doesn't live that life, I can't help it. It's a fad, He'll drop the thug life soon enough. But for the person that I was trying to reach, he'll pick it up, and I'll be able to talk to him again. I think I'm being responsible, but it's hard. Once you start worrying about what you're saying, I get writer's block. Kind of like, I can't say that. That's hard. Once you start worrying about what you're saying, I get writer's block. Kind of like, I can't say that. That's too harsh. Can't say this. Now I have to just block it out and trust my heart that I'm doing the right thing. When did I ever say I was a gangster rapper? You know what I'm saying? I'm a thug. When I'm saying thug, I mean not criminal.
Oh, let me run that
Say this,
back. I
man.
ain't gonna. Bro, I love this,
Talk to him
bro.
again. I
I
think I'm
love
being
what he's
responsible, but it's
saying.
hard once you start worrying about what's up, and I'll be able to talk to him again. I think I'm being responsible, but it's hard once you start worrying about what you're saying. I get writer's block. Kind of like, I can't say that. That's too harsh. Can't say this. Now I have to just block it out and trust my heart that I'm doing the right thing. When did I ever say I was a gangster rapper? You know what I'm saying? I'm a thug. When I'm saying thug, I mean not criminal, someone to beat you over the head. I mean the underdog. If the person that had nothing succeeds, he's a thug. Because he overcame all obstacles. The underdog. If the person that had nothing succeeds, he's a thug. Because he overcame all obstacles. It doesn't have anything to do with the dictionary's version of thug. To me, thug is my pride. Not being someone that goes against the law, not being someone that takes, but being someone that has nothing. And that even though I have nothing and there's no home for me to go to, my head is up high. My chest is out, I walk tall, I talk loud, I'm being strong.
Big thug life. Like, yo, bro, stop playing with me before I get crazy, bro.
I don't understand why America doesn't understand thug life. America is thug life.
Bro, I get it. I get it, bro. Thug life. I get it, bro.
What makes me saying I don't give a fuck different than Patrick Henry saying give me liberty or give me death? What makes my freedom less worth?
Right, bro? Just cause of how we say it, bro. Like, bro, it's just how he's saying it, bro. It's just how we expressing, bro. I don't give either. Clearly I don't give a about. I don't give a chat.
Fighting for than Bosnians or whoever they want to fight for this year.
Before Thug Life, when you were with Digital, working as a roadie and as a dancer, was that real? When I mean, I just read that you used to like do dance, you know, the dances with the plastic.
Dance with the naked dog. That was me. That's what I mean by I'm real. I'm truly hardcore because I needed the money and I had to work. So if he told me that for me to get paid, I had to go out there in bikini briefs and hop on top of this dog, and that's how I got to get paid. And I was homeless at the time. That's what I had to do. You know what I'm saying? But what I did was not let him pimp me. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like I just did that because that was my order. As soon as I got the chance to say what was on my mind, I said what was on my mind.
Big shout out to Tupac, bro. In facts, as soon as OG get the chance to say what's on his mind, he gonna say what's on his mind. Right? As soon as I make sense of my situation, bro. As soon as I make sense of my situation, bro. As soon as I'm settled in my situation, bro, and I realize what's going on, bro, facts, I'm going to say what I need to say, chat.
And we have a platinum record now. You know what I'm saying? So I went from dancing naked with the dolls being unknown to now having a platinum record. You know what I'm saying? And now I don't have to never touch another naked doll. I'll never have to dance, jiggle, nothing. I can hire dancers. You know what I'm saying? I got 3 people dancing. I can have people dancing in the audience. You know what I'm saying? Well, you have to work from one point to go to another point. So I admire the work ethic. I think that it should be reinforced throughout our neighborhoods, that everybody should work hard. Practice makes perfect. You have to be diligent about what you want. You have to apply yourself. You have to motivate yourself. And you have to do it for self, by yourself.
Ooh. Like I said in the last one, I think it was the last one, or the one before that. Bro, I'm thugging for me right now, child. I'm thugging for me, bro. My family, I'm thugging for my family as well, bro, but I'm thugging for me mainly, bro. As soon as I'm thugged out, it's gonna overflow for my family. You feel me? So,
and then you can do things for other people.
See?
But that's what I.
Yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I'm here with Tupac. I'm here with Tupac. I'm here with Tupac. I'm here with Tupac.
I had to do for self.
Do you feel in any way by having a 40, having a gun and a blunt, if that's glorifying the use of that to children?
It might. I thought about that, you know. I thought about how much that, you know, the 40s and all of that, and I was kind of against it before, but whatever I wrote was honest. It might not have been positive, you know what I'm saying? It might.
Like I said, I might have done some negative stuff. I might have done some bad stuff, but I was always a positive person. I was always a positive person. I said that in the videos or in the reaction videos. I said that in the reaction videos where it was prisoners that had life sentences and they was just talking about life in prison and their regrets.
Not have been politically correct, but I've reached somebody, you know what I'm saying? They relating to me. They relate to the brutal honesty in the rap. There's no Jesse Jacksons around, you know what I'm saying?
Brutal honesty.
Those people weren't around. All those people that pop up and say, we need to check what we saying in the rapping and TV, those people are not around. It's Frank Sinatra, a gangster singer, you know what I'm saying? There's Steven Seagal, a gangster actor. I rap about the oppressed taking back their place. My lyrics and my verses are about struggling and overcoming. I mean, women know that there are bitches out there. I don't know why women look surprised. They
Biatch.
overcoming.
Biatch.
I mean, women know that there are bitches out there. I don't know why women look surprised. They know. They say it louder.
Yeah, y'all know what's up. Y'all know y'all some bitches.
They just think that we're saying they're all bitches. That's not what.
Facts. Like I said in the last reaction, bro. I called the lady Miss Lady. I called the Miss Lady, bro. All women is not bitches. Some women are women. Some women. No. Some women are women. Some women are females. Some women are no. Some women are women. Some women are females. And bitches is bitches.
We're saying. And that's why I try to do with Keep Your Head Up and Get Around. I said, I'm gonna write a song about the women like my mom or the women like my sister, who I think represent a strong black woman. I did that. Now I'm gonna rap about the women that I see every day, and that was Get Around. If I just did songs like Keep Your Head Up, it would make me seem more than what I am, but I'm just a normal man. I get love. I still get love from my community. I owe them everything. That's what I owe everything to the hood. I cannot give it up. I don't understand how people could stand next to you 1 year and next year they cannot stand there. They just going crazy screaming. They just can't take it that you're right there. But just last year I was in the same club walking around lonely like a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying?
Lonely like a mug, bro. That's OG right now. That's OG right now.
Couldn't get a date. Couldn't get nobody to dance with me. I was too skinny, too something. And now he's just adorable.
Fake, bro. Keep working, OG. Keep your head up, OG. Keep working, OG. But I already know the vibes.
He's just, oh.
Well, how did your relationship or lack of a relationship with your father influence who you are today?
Because I didn't have a father, I thrived for the family, you know what I'm saying? So that's what made me be able to do this work. That's what makes me be able to accept all black people as my family. You know, that's part of my downfall. But
yeah, I had to straight cut people off, bro. I be trying to give a lot of people the benefit of the doubt, bro. Nah, bro, I'm only hurting myself by doing that. Everybody's not like OG, bro. I had to separate myself. I had to separate myself, simple, bro. For me, to better myself.
Because I didn't have a father, it makes me cold and bitter. Not just as the excuse. I know people are tired of hearing, oh, you have a father, we had a rough life. But, you have to be logical. You know what I'm saying? The reason I didn't have a father, it's not like I'm saying, okay, now sympathize with me. I'm saying, remember that I'm telling you I did not have a father. So when you go, what kind of kid is that? What kind of morals do we got? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I was raised by a Black Panther, and out of jail. I was raised by a lot of street people. So, of course, my values are real street-orientated. But that doesn't mean that I don't have any values or I don't have any morals. You know what I'm saying? It's just that my morals are applied to the people who I'm around.
If you had a father figure growing up, how would you be different? Would you be different right now?
I think I'd probably be a lawyer somewhere, because I wouldn't have hung out. I wouldn't have looked for that father figure. And I wouldn't have learned all this treacherous street game that now I can't forget. Because I was raised by a woman half my life and then thrown to the streets, it's like I got the woman side, then I got real rough, manly values like forced on me.
So sensitive. Don't be so sensitive, Tupac. Well, basically,
Boogaloo.
Nah, that is funny as shit.
Marlon Wayans, I'm playing the role of Boogaloo.
Nah, they ain't funny as shit right now.
First of all.
Some white guys sitting there. What's a homeboy hip-hop name? Boogaloo.
What are they calling each other these days?
I got a song called Pain. I wrote it soon.
Calling each other these days.
I got a song called Pain. I wrote it as soon as I got out of jail after getting charged. And I felt it, you know what I'm saying? Basketball is, and I hate to make this sound cliche, like All us black folks need to get out the ghetto is a basketball.
Or dance.
You know what I'm saying? But it's
Rap.
not like that in this story. It's not like basketball in terms of him going to college. It's just basketball in terms of there being something for him to concentrate on. You know, something for him to get his mind away from the negative.
And that's the action in our movie, is the basketball. It's like guns in Die Hard. You know, it's the action.
I like playing the bad guy, but I want to play a bad guy that's for real, like a Robert De Niro or Harvey Keitel, you know what I'm saying, with some substance and character, you know, and not just a crazy fool with a gun. I chose a razor because in the streets of New York and the club scenes, you know, that the thugs carry razors in their mouth, and when they get into altercation, they spit it out with a cut, you know.
Yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie, the first person I ever heard say that and seen in real life, like real time, bro, razor in their mouth, ready to cut, ready to slice some shit. First person I ever experienced that from was my grandmother, child. My grandmother, bro, gangster. Nah, she was straight gangster with it, bro. She was straight gangster, bro. Had the razor in her mouth, bro. Took it out. Talking about she gonna slice if she need to in GTA.
I'm saying, I was amazed. I was like,
In
that's
GTA.
raw. That would really scare somebody, and that was part of the fear that I wanted to bring to Birdie. It must be hard for a director to have his main character in jail. You know what I'm saying? And you have to shoot tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? But they never let me feel that. You know, I came on the set and it was just like, I left last night. Am I crazy or what? Hell no, I ain't crazy. I wasn't crazy when you was interviewing me. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't crazy when we were sitting up there when I had the paint in my...
Facts.
But it's okay. They got to sell, you know, magazines. And that's
Facts.
fine. You know, I understand. But I don't... To me,
OG not fucking crazy, bro. OG is not crazy, bro. I'm thugging. Straight thugging. Thug life. But do I gotta get thug life tatted? I don't got no tats, chat. I don't think I'm gonna get tats until I don't know when, chat. Until I'm certified, probably, chat.
we just had a long interview. I don't seem crazy. You know what I'm saying? I seem logical. What's really going on is this is a
Big
crazy
logical.
world. And if you're not
This
a
is a
tad
crazy
bit crazy,
world.
you will not survive.
Ooh, I like that. I like that.
What do you
This world is crazy. Yo, I made a post like that on my Snapchat, bro. He said this world is crazy. If you're not crazy, you won't survive. Chat, I made a post on my Snapchat like, yo, y'all making me go crazy. Like, this what y'all wanted, I bet. I'm gonna turn up on that ass, bro. And don't be afraid when I turn up on that ass, bro. Don't get scared when this is how y'all, like, the way y'all treat me. And y'all want me, I can't keep being the good guy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Fuck all that. I ain't gonna lie. Word, bro. Y'all got me pissed off. Y'all got me pissed off, bro. That's the end of this one. Like Tupac said, if you're not a little crazy, you're not gonna survive. Y'all made me crazy. Don't get upset that this is the way y'all made me. I try to be. I'm a good person, bro, but the world affects you. Word. Yes, sir. Your what you call it? Your environment affects you, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all got me fucked up. Word. I'm gonna show y'all how y'all got me fucked up. Y'all gonna see how y'all got me fucked up. Word. Bro, I like this interview, bro. Shout out to Tupac, bro. Shout out to Tupac for being real, bro. I'm here with Tupac. I ain't gonna lie. I'm here with Tupac. I feel Tupac. I understand Tupac. Game is game, child. Game is game. Business is business, child. Business is business. If y'all like this video, man, comment, subscribe, like, share, all that. And I'm out, bro. YouTube, y'all can catch me in the next one. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one, man. And I'm out, bro.